All right, good Friday morning. Meteorologist Gracie Morris here with your morning update, and we are starting off this morning very similar to where we have been the last couple of days. Just warm, muggy, and already a bit breezy out there, but also folks to our north and west dealing with similar conditions. More storms developing along that stationary front that is stalled out again to our north and west, but it's been in that same area and region for several days, causing really many problems and devastating storms across Arkansas and into Tennessee, especially over the last couple of days. And there's still rain ongoing. So notice all the flash flood warnings across much of the state of Kentucky, even through West Virginia, and the furthest storm report of flooding is in Franklin, Pennsylvania. So just a nasty scene. Thankfully, again, this is going to stay to our north. There is a severe thunderstorm watch in places for eastern Oklahoma and northwestern, really a lot of western Arkansas, and there's going to be a bigger threat for severe storms later today for portions of the Mid-South and Arkansas and even portions of the Midwest as well. So very, very active weather across the country this morning and into the afternoon, but we're quiet and we're going to stay that way as well. Warm, muggy, again, feeling summer-like. Got a lot of clouds. Won't rule out a couple of sprinkles today. Right now, 20% chance of rain, just because I don't expect much of any widespread rain, but certainly with the amount of moisture in the atmosphere, we could squeeze out a stray shower, even a brief thunderstorm in our northern counties late this afternoon into the evening, but most of us are dry today. Already seeing that camera shake in the wind. Winds are coming in from the south and southeast at 15 miles per hour. Those are sustained winds. Our gusts are even higher than that. And if you take a look at the temperatures, we're already in the upper 70s. So just a very warm, muggy start to the day, especially this time of the year. Notice we have a heat index, our feels like temperature at 81 degrees. So usually when it's this warm, muggy, and breezy this time of the year, you know something is not right in the atmosphere and something's brewing, and that's exactly what's happening. We are eventually going to see a more seasonable and even cooler than average temperatures over the next several days. So we'll break that down for you in a few minutes. But current wind gust 26 miles per hour in Jackson, closer to 30 miles per hour in Natchez, and very breezy winds happened yesterday as well. We saw up to 30, 35 mile per hour wind gusts. That actually knocked down a lot of power across the state, and we could see those problems occur again. I think up to 30 and 40 mile per hour wind gusts on occasion are not out of the question today, so that means high profile vehicles may be a little challenging to drive within those gusts, but also can't rule out some power lines down or trees and limbs down within those breezier conditions as well. So winds could gust up to 25, 30 miles per hour this morning and into the afternoon. All of this is setting the stage for our next round of storms. Today we'll make it back to the upper 80s, likely setting a new record high here in Jackson. And yesterday we also set a new record high, broke our old record of 89, we tied a record. We hit 90 degrees in Jackson. That was our record yesterday. Today, though, our record is 87, so we're likely going to break that here in the capital city. Regardless, very, very warm, not feeling like early April, that is for sure. Tonight, we drop into the low and mid 70s. The winds will stay gusty, and the humidity is not going to budge. So that is why our temperatures struggle to cool off at all tonight. And there's the look at the big picture, what we've been talking about, this stationary front to our north. It stays to our north and west today, and again, causing more problems for the Mid-South throughout the afternoon and evening. Early Saturday morning, we're still quiet and dry, but you'll feel winds picking up from the south. You'll feel that warm, moist air. Temperatures very warm again, warming to the upper and middle 80s. But by Sunday morning, we're expecting, especially overnight Saturday into Sunday morning, that front to move through our region this time, and that will bring us a risk of strong to severe storms and certainly a lot of heavy rainfall. So let's time it out for you the rest of your Friday. Pretty quiet, but showing maybe a brief shower or storm. Very isolated case, so a 20% chance of rain today. Overnight we're dry, but Saturday morning a lot of clouds around. And Saturday afternoon we could see these storms start as early as 4 o'clock in our Delta counties, out ahead of that main line, that main squall line of storms that will move through likely late Saturday night into Sunday morning. So here's 6 o'clock, still watching those storms in our northern counties. They could begin to produce any mode of severe weather, damaging winds, even tornadoes, and large hail. All will be in the cards for us. So Saturday night around 9:30, 10 o'clock, I think that risk really starts to increase for areas in our river counties and approaching the metro by 11 o'clock and midnight. That's going to be the best time frame to watch out for that in the metro. Moving south and east of the metro around 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning, and approaching the Pine Belt around daybreak, likely moving out of our region though by the mid-morning hours of Sunday. So if you have Sunday afternoon plans, you should be good to go, but please have multiple ways to get warnings Saturday night into Sunday. Especially being an overnight event, those tend to be our more dangerous events if you're sleeping and you're not able to easily wake up within a warning. We'll be here tracking it for you, all Storm Team 12, watching these storms, and check back for more updates on timing, because this could change between now and Saturday afternoon. And so this is the look at our threats. A level 3 out of 5 enhanced risk for mainly areas along and west of Interstate 55. That includes all of Hinds County, most of Madison County, and again points west, Copiah County as well. Areas in a level 2 out of 5 slight risk, mainly those are along and east of Interstate 55. All modes of severe weather will be possible. 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. I think north and west of Jackson, 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. That's the best window of opportunity to see those storms in the metro, and points to the south and east. But in the Pine Belt, I think we're looking at more so 2 a.m. to 8 a.m. And again, they're moving out by the mid-morning hours. We've got a lot of instability. That's what you're looking at here, thunderstorm fuel. So do we have the ingredients in place for those thunderstorms to become severe? Yes, we do. Now, do we have enough of the rotation that we need and the uplift and all of the other things to see widespread storms? Not necessarily, but we are going to be watching for all modes to be possible. Certainly a few tornadoes in the enhanced risk, even in the slight risk, will be possible. We're going to be watching it over the coming days. Again, timing could change, but here is a look at that thunderstorm fuel really shifting south and east as we head into the later evening hours of your Saturday by Sunday morning, and that is mainly isolated in the Pine Belt, moving over into Alabama, and we are going to be watching much quieter conditions next week. So another soaking rainfall is in the forecast Saturday night into Sunday morning. So keep your alerts on, have that plan in place as well. We could pick up anywhere from 2 to 3 inches of rain on average, but locally heavier amounts will be possible as well. Your 8-day forecast, we have been dealing with warm, muggy conditions, but mainly dry for the end of this week, and that's all going to change, and we're finally going to feel some cooler conditions as well. So Saturday into Sunday, that's the time really to watch. 50% chance of rain and storms Saturday. Most of that happens after the sun goes down